Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So I am still currently working on those paper pumpkin alternatives for September 2024. Pardon me. So let's get this video going, right? So of course I'm going to show you what the cards looked like as they were designed. So you got to make 3 of this one, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. On the back here is a QR code to show you how to create the cards as they were designed. The 3 set of dies that went with July, August, and September. This one QR code will lead you how to purchase those, a visual of everything in the kit, and then the coordinating colors. And then this is a look at our little stamp set. So we have the branch, the 2 leaves, the shell, the slug. You put them together. Of course you get a snail, and then thinking of you, sending on them your wishes your way, and with thanks. So videos 1 through 5 I show you everything that comes in the kit. After that, we of course move on. So today we are going to be using the sentiment "Change Can Be Beautiful" from my Aunt Carol's stamp set Autumn Expressions. And let's go over what you are going to need, which my book just got covered up by the whiteboard. So let's open it up. It's a short list. So we have a card base that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We also have an envelope. We are using that small card base from the kit. We are going to just cut it off here. Let me make sure. Oh, it's 4. So it's not 4 by 5. It is 4. Yeah, by 5 1/4. We're just going to cut it off of this end at 5 1/4. We're going to do that together. Then I have 2, well, one is a little shy because I wanted to show you. So one is like 3 and what would that be? 3 and what, 3/8, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look on the guillotine. But this one is a little different, so it's probably like not 3.5, but it's something else. We'll figure that one out. So it's something by something. It is 3. It's just something else. So we have a piece of vellum that's 3.5 by 3.5, and guess what? It's already embossed in gold. Yes. Ta-da! Change can be beautiful. This one we're going to stamp on. We have the set of leaves in its entirety in Cajun Craze. This is meant to be a simple card. Let's get started. So first things first, we're going to cut off this card base. So we want to put it in this way because we want this whole length to be at 5 1/4. So right there, it's going to leave us with a nice little chunk for another project. So there we have it, and hopefully let's take a look at it on my card. So that is how it's going to look. Yes, it's going to look good. So this piece here, we're going to do stamping, and we're going to use colors from the kit. In fact, I am just going to bring this in to put my stamp pads on because we want some wild wheat. And I want this one for that. I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm going to. This one, we are going to do Poppy Parade. No, we're not using, sorry, wrong color. Cajun Craze, not Poppy Parade. And a little bit of Cajun Craze. I'm trying to figure out how I can add. I guess there really isn't any in this piece of paper. There is no crushed curry, so I guess we just keep it simple with that. And then this is going to be early espresso. So that one will be off to the side. So there and here. So where's my little, this is the one we want to stamp on. We're just making a background, okay, everybody? And I don't want it full strength. Of course, you guys know I don't. So I'm going to just kind of start. I'm going to start on the outside. So I'm going to do it in threes. So 1, 2, and then 3. It's just kind of how I do things. Then this one's going to do a 3. So I want to do, maybe we'll do the big branch first. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll do this one. And of course it's going to get worse. Let's stamp off, and I'm not sure where to do it. Stamp off. I got a line in there, but you're not going to see. We're going to have to do more stamping in the center, because look, we can't even see anything I just stamped. Okay, let's start again with the let's start again, right? That one is in there. All right. That's in there. So I want to put some right there. Did I stamp off? I did. Right here. Plop that down. Stamp off. We're going to put some like right in here. I could start over, but let's just go with that. And then I'm going to plop some Cajun Craze in here somewhere. I'm going to plop some like right there, but I think my next order I'll be getting some new Cajun Craze. I could have used the little spots, but okay, there. And I'm going to go kind of like right here. And I want to take a look, because I want to see everything. Okay. I think I want a little bit. No, I think that's going to be good, because this is going to go on top of all that. Look, it's going to diffuse it. And then I do see we have a little bit of that poppy parade, right? So, know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use the head of a safety pin this time. I've shown you using it with a Q-tip. You could use a stylus if I wanted to grab a stylus. We're going to test it out first. Safety pin. Oh, that's really almost too small, isn't it? I think that's stinky winky. I thought that would work, but I think what's really worked is a Q-tip. You know, Q-tips. Q-tips work. Why change when it works? So let's go ahead and get the cotton off of the Q-tip. Or at least a lot of it off the Q-tip. And I'm just brushing it down off of there. Alright. We're going to add... There it goes. Because if you look at this, it's not a solid image. So now we're going to plop these little red dots on there at the end. And we only really need to do where it's going to be seen. Perfect. Well, it might help if we actually get it on there, but that's going to do... I don't think those are going to be seen at all. This one just in case I don't get it right where I want it. All right. I'm going to move these just over to the side because I don't want, you know, a major catastrophe happening. All right, so let's get this. I really wish I hadn't put that ink on that cloth. That's usually what I wipe my camera off with, or my glasses. So this is not even the card base, that's the envelope. So this, now we can, there is a score line right here. And I thought, yeah, I had to jam that down in there. I did. I thought we could take this and do a real simple little bit of gold in here. We could do a bow, or yikes. I had a really thin little piece of, give me a second, a little piece of an envelope. Is this it? That's not quite big enough. I could piece it together and make it big enough, but that's not what I want to do either. Come on, where are you? You were here and I know I had you. That's not big enough. That's it. Okay, so that is, what I really want is like 1/4 of an inch, and this is a little over 1/4 of an inch, but what I want is 1/4 of an inch. So I will never get 1/4 of an inch on that. Okay, guillotine time. So this is 1/4 of an inch, and I'm gonna need a sticky note to help it stay in place. Let's see. I'm gonna pick it up like that and then stick it on there. Little tiny scrap piece of an envelope. That is not helping me any. So let's just get it in place and then stick the sticky note there. Where there is a will, there is a way. Cut. Now we have a 1/4 inch piece. This piece can be retired to the recycle bin. There's no sense in keeping that tiny little piece. These did their job. I don't want it too big because of where it's at. We're going to use a little gold. So I did tip my little bottle upside down. So right in this score line, if I can pick it up. Okay, right here is the crease for the score line of the card base. That's where I'm sticking my glue. Hopefully by the time you guys see this video, you will all have received this month's cards that I just mailed out. Most of them cost like $1.20 to mail, and I took them, most of them got taken directly to the counter, and I'm sorry to say that I had like 5 people waiting in line behind me. And I told the postal clerk I don't want any return to me for additional postage. I said, so I'm sorry, but we're going to sit here and make sure all of them get individuals. We're checking every single card to make sure. And she did. She rubbed her hand. If there was even the slightest little bump on it, there were some that were an envelope like this. They were white. And they literally were a hair over the mark. And she's like, oh, that will cost you extra. I'm like, really? It's an A2 envelope. She's like, oh, the envelope's just a hair over. She's like, that's extra. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to argue with you. I said, just do it. I said, I don't care right now. I said, I'm not having anything returned. So we are going to wrap that. I really like that. And I don't even think I need a bow. I just want that. All right. Mr. Frog or tear tape. And we're going to go with tear tape so this gets used. And I say this as I'm madly looking for this. Because I always hope that next time the little core, the little center won't come out, but that's not going to happen. It's going to come out again because it tends to do that. So there's a little piece, and there's a little piece, a little rub down, a little rub down. though I did find one card that did not make it out. So I'm sure I will be, well, the post office isn't open on Saturdays in my little town, so it'll have to go out on Monday. But yes, and I will physically make sure it goes into the post office. So there, that little bit of gold on there, just a little sparkle. And this is just gold embroidery thread. My aunt and I split some and put it on there for me. She did. All right, now for our card base and our two pieces here, which are so pretty. And so what we are going to do here is we're going to put a little bit of tear tape on the corners and glue that down as well. I might as well get the scissors, or actually that one's big enough we can break that partial there, a bit there. Yes, I have cut myself like this before. I still do it. I just do. It was pouring rain this morning, guys, and now it's beautiful. I hope it holds out till tomorrow. I really don't want to go to another game in the pouring rain. I mean, I will, but I really don't want to. All right. I need to decide. Let me take a look and see. Okay, I want that to be, that's pretty. That's the way it's gonna go. Oh, I forgot to measure it. I will. Give me a minute and I will measure it, because it is just shy. Now, vellum tends to get a little, you know, funny when you heat it. It gets a little bumpy. So I probably will have to add, see that? It's a little wonky. So I'm thinking, do I add more, like glue dots or tear tape in there? I don't know what to do. I probably should add a tear tape all the way around. There's that big gap like right there. So let's just add a bit more to it. Oh, I should have just gone all the way around. Note to self, when embossing vellum, tear tape it all the way down, because this is not, yes, I can just pull it up. Tear tape. No, I can't find the end of the tear tape. If you're wondering, tear tape's there. This piece of the tear tape is there. Like, where's the other tear tape? It's on there. So let's just take that off. This off. We'll go ahead and add a little bit more, though it is on the vellum. We're just going to add some extra adhesive down here to make it all good. I don't know why it does that. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get now. And nope, we missed this whole section there. I thought I had it done. It's okay. I will sneak this little piece right in there. Yes, that piece, that little backing of the tear tape went on the ground. Okay, let me find this because I really would like to know what I cut this piece to. 3 4/16 squared. All right. So this piece now we're gonna definitely get tear tape, right? We just need to go around the circle. Kind of like doing a shaker card here. I don't need to measure, I just need to get around the circle and then it will glue the vellum to it. Yes, that will work. Then once we get that on, it will work. No practice today. So you guys are seeing this on, I don't know what date. I don't know, but I'm telling you, I'm recording this on a Friday. I can't see my book. I do them sometimes a little early. Sometimes I get a video or two done early and I just release them in a day, you know, one a day. So that helps me if something comes up and I can't do a video exactly on a day. So that I'm just putting where I want this in the window. I'm just lining it up where I think it looks best. And then I'm just going to push it down on there. Now, I can glue this down, or I can put this on dimensionals, or I can back it on another piece of paper, or I can just glue it down. And I'm going to keep it nice and simple and just, I'm going to use up, no, I can use 1/8 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch. That's what that was. We're just going to use this 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to go around. I'm going to have to use a glue dot in the corners because it's not going all the way to the corners. That one did. But in this other little corner over here, there's a little spot missing. And I want to go in the center a couple of times. Maybe a little excessive here, but with it being a little wonky and being the vellum that's making it kind of wonky, I just want to make sure I got everything covered. See, right there needs a glue dot. Where are they? Where's the tray? No? Yes. All right. Oops. Glue dot. Easy fix, right? Right there. Maybe. All right. Backing. 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 Backing number 4. Ooh. See there? There. And this one, it's all sticky, sticky, sticky stuff. All right. Change is beautiful. Give me, I'm checking the card because I've done 2 cards, guys, this whole series. And yeah, I've put them on the wrong way. There we go. Just that little bit of gold. Oh, that sure is pretty. So this is simply going to come right here, and then we're just going to put a few little embellishments. Actually, maybe even just that one. And that's going to be it. I told you it was going to be a simple. So maybe some there, some there. Let's see. That one will cover it, the medium one. Change is beautiful. That's it. We just need to do something on the inside. I wanted to keep it really simple. Let me get rid of all these little strips here on my desk. And we need to do the envelope, making sure it's opening. So what shall we stamp for the envelope? We're going to do Thinking of You. We're going to do that in Poppy. No, Cajun Craze, because that's the main color that everything is in. So Cajun Craze for the sentiments. Early Espresso, stamped off. We need our leaf in Wild Wheat, stamped off. Okay, and my little Q-tip in the Poppy Parade for little pops of color. There. That's I smeared Thinking of You a bit. Back here, we're just going to do, stamp that off there. The Wild Wheat, stamped off. And of course, Poppy Parade again. Okay, envelope, check, done. Let's do the inside. I'm going to flip it over just in case there's any ink anywhere. And for the inside, we are going to do Thankful for Friends Like You. This is from the 2019 Paper Pumpkin. And we are going to stamp Happy Thanksgiving from the 2019 Paper Pumpkin. Right above it. And then we're going to take our little branch, full strength, and this one just like that in a little Poppy Parade. There's some construction going on next door. I'm not sure what, but I hear zip zips of a not a drill, but I call it a zip zip gun. But yeah, it's a drill, you know, an automatic drill gun. I call them zip zips. My husband's like, what the heck are you talking about? I said, you know, your thing that goes zip 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 when you pull the. He's like, the drill? I'm like, yeah, you know, with the screwdriver thingy in it. He's like, you and the word thingy. He's like, your thingy can mean 25 million things. I said, I know, the thingy. He's like, yeah, the thingy. So yeah, the thingy. It's a good general term. It covers everything. You just got to know which thingy I'm talking about. The zip zip. I'm like, don't. The thing that sounds like zip, 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 you know. And he's like, yeah, you keep your fingers off my zip, zip gun. I'm like, yeah, I need to borrow that thing. I got a shelf to hang. He's like, no. He's like, I'll do that part. He's like, you'll put 5 holes on the wall just to get one in there, which, yeah, that I have done that before. So he's not wrong. Just, I'll do it myself. I may not use a level. Might be a little too impatient to get it done. So I'm just covering everything with a little bit, you know, of liquid sunshine here. Let me take a look. I want a little bit more. Ooh, la la la, so pretty. This one doesn't look like it had got any. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. All right, so I hope you guys like that. This was a simple one. I know, simple design, but I hope you guys like it nonetheless. And you can always let me know in the comment section. You could have done something like this and made it into a shaker card. That's very possible, but I just wanted the diffused look with the vellum. So if you are not subscribed and you enjoy my videos, guys, would you consider subscribing? It truly, truly, truly helps me out. If you are subscribed, thank you so much, because each day I love coming out here and creating a video and sharing it with you. You are the reason why I'm still doing this. Those comments, those likes, those shares, all of it means the world to me. And that might sound crazy, but I look forward to it. I look forward to those comments. I look forward to seeing if I've got a new subscriber, even if it's just one, that when I check, when I charge my back, just that one subscriber, that new subscriber, you do mean that much to me. I'm like, yes. And I hope that I always get that sensation, that sensation of extreme joy, because if I don't, then I'm doing something wrong, and maybe I shouldn't be doing this, because that's what keeps me going and keeps me motivated to share with you all my love of paper crafting. You guys make this so fun. So thank you all so very much, and I'll see you again in my wonderland. Bye bye for now.